What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, Blu-rays, 4Ks, sometimes a DVD here and there. The way we like to watch and own movies. You guys, I'm dragging a little bit today, so I'm going to do the best I can for you. I got to do this today, though, because I'm excited to actually open this box. As tired as I am, and it's been a crazy couple of days, I still want to get this box open, so I got to... And I like to do this stuff fresh. I don't like to make things up, so I got to open it today. So if you like this kind of stuff and you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I am constantly adding new videos about physical media, sometimes about pop culture and different things, but mostly physical media. And I love to have these conversations with you guys. I love to hear about your pickups and what you're watching and your methods for collecting and all that stuff. So here's my box that I got. If you like this video, share it out, give me the thumb and all the things. So, Warner Archives, as I'm posting this, they are still having their final 4 for $44 sale. If you're not familiar with Warner Archives, they are a print-on-demand wing, I guess you'd say, of Warner Media, where a lot of out-of-print movies and just sort of niche movies that are of a smaller run get distributed print on demand. They have good transfers usually. It's not like Arrow or Criterion level transfers for sure. Sometimes it's not new transfers. Sometimes it is. Bonus features vary movie to movie. They don't, to my knowledge, produce any new bonus features. Maybe if they do, tell me in the comments. I'm cool being corrected. But most of what I've seen are archival bonus features that they've put together. It's a good thing, though, because as a Warner Archive, they're an archivist approach to things. So if there are bonus features out there, they find them and do give them to us. So it's real hit or miss. Sometimes you'll get a movie that's packed with stuff, and sometimes you get a trailer, and that's it. You guys, I really am dragging today. Let me grab this right here. This is gigantic coffee. Oh, that's good. Okay. So anyway, I don't often buy a lot of Warner Archives releases. They do a lot of things that are not necessarily in my wheelhouse of stuff. The things I like to watch. That said, they have had stuff in their library for a long time that I wanted to own, but it's kind of always just been backburnered because I knew that it would be there. Since it's print on demand, it's not like it's going to go away. So I just kind of had been backburnering that stuff. Well, they have ended their deal with their current distributor that they're using for their print on demand services. And because of that ending of that deal, I don't have my screwdriver today for some reason. I'm just using a pen. Because of ending that deal, this is what they are saying is their last 4 for $44 sale. Now, that doesn't mean that that particular sale won't make a comeback if and when a Warner Archive establishes a new deal with another distributor. But the thing is we don't know. It's questionable. It's a little scary because we don't know. So I decided to jump on a few things. Now, not everything in the Warner Archive collection was on sale, or is on sale as of this recording. But there was a lot of things, And the trick with it, too, is if you want to join the sale, if it's still going, I'm going to try and post this very quickly, same day if possible, this is Sunday. Go to Google and type in Warner Archive sale, or Warner Archive 4 for 44 Blu-ray. Because if you just go to the Warner Archive website and you go to the 4 for 44 sale, you're going to have to dig through a lot of DVDs too. And that's fine if that's your jam, if you want to buy some DVDs. And it might be worth looking at because there are some things that aren't available on Blu. So, but I did notice that going to the Blu-ray only page, there were some movies listed that were DVD only. So I'm wondering, are those movies not available on Blu? So I just saw them for that reason. I don't know. Anyway, I could have gone crazy, but there's a couple other sales happening, and I've got some pre-orders coming up that I want to put in for. So I only just dove in and bought 4. That's all I did. I bought these 4. And I'm really excited because a couple of them are movies that I've been wanting in my collection for a very long time. So they packed them up nice here. Nice bubble. It's airbag type of padding. So let's get this out of here and then packing slip and see what we have. Let's pull them out here. Okay. Alright, first on the list is a film that I have not seen. This was kind of a cold buy in that I haven't seen it in a long, long time. Since I was a kid, I saw this on HBO or something, but it stuck with me for my entire life. Off and on, it would come up in the back of my head. Just a really odd movie. It's 1982's The World According to Garp. So it's basically the story of a struggling young writer, played by Robin Williams, who his work and fight to be successful in his chosen field is dominated by an unfaithful wife and a super feminist mother whose own work, whose own manifesto becomes a cultural icon, and that of course impacts his own life and work. It just sounds like a dramedy, but this is Robin Williams, so it's also a comedy. And I challenge you to watch this film if you like Robin Williams dramas, like Dead Poets Society and that kind of thing. Because this isn't a typical Robin Williams comedy. It just has a very odd comedic atmosphere to it that can only have been done in the early 80s. These kind of bizarre feeling films they just don't get made now. Let me show you the back. There's the back. If you want to pause up and read it, it stars the cinematic debut of Glenn Close. Also is in this film. Let me cut it open here. Let's take a look. But yeah, this is just a film that I've been wanting to revisit for a long, long time, and I kind of hoped in my travels that I would come across it on a good physical media release, and just haven't. And now is the time because it was included in the 4 for $44 sale. This is another thing about that particular sale too. If you're going to look at it, is be careful because you click it, the 4 for $44 sale Blu-ray, and they put the Blu-rays there, but you can't just start clicking and adding to cart everything because they'll sprinkle in movies that aren't included in the sale. So be ready. So again, very basic kind of packaging. Not in love with it. Don't hate it either. We got the typical black spine there, which is kind of neat. And on the inside, just basic, but we do at least get the artwork repeated on the disc. There's a disc. The artwork there. Very limited on bonus features here, but I can see that because I really wanted to add this movie to my collection. I really wanted to revisit it. Now, I'm not a fan of keeping cold buys that I don't like. It won't stay in my collection. So if this doesn't hold up for me, like I think it will, I'm pretty sure it will. But also, as his father, John Lithgow, is in this film too. Then it won't stay. But anyway, been looking forward to adding that one for a long time. Another film that I've really been looking forward to adding to my collection, 1984's The Ice Pirates. The movie stars Robert Urich, who is more of a TV star than a film, but he did do this film. Let me show you the front there. And again, we get the black spine with Warner Archive. Sorry about that. I know that landed very close to the mic. Here is the back, if you want to take a look. Essentially, this is a space opera about a group of space pirates who steal ice from a ship because water is the gold of this version of space opera. And when they are eventually caught, they are sold to a princess who is on the lookout, searching. This is Angelica Houston, is searching for her father. And in the whole middle of that, the ice pirates may have discovered a planet that is abundant with water. So it's very, very cheesy, very, very lo-fi in the scheme of things. I mean, this, of course, post Star Wars, and Star Wars is all the rage. So don't go in expecting, even for 1984, high budget, high dollar special effects. This is cheesy. This is, Roger Corman level stuff here, but not Roger Corman. But very fun, very campy. It's just a ton of fun. So, and this one I have actually seen. I saw this in a art house theater, actually, and it was still really, really fun. Okay, next on the list. The list is a 1993 Abel Ferrara movie called Body Snatchers. So I love riffs on the Invasion of the Body Snatchers film and book and whatever, and this is a different kind of version of that. Let me just show you the back. I guess the standout actress you'll know is Meg Tilly is in this film, and basically you have a teenage girl and father, again 1993, who stumble upon alien replicas of people being replaced in a military base. I believe it is in Alabama, if I remember correctly. I've seen this film off and on, and you'll see some of these things popping up because I'm kind of trying to grab these films because there's a number of versions of this story I like. I don't really care for the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but I do like the 70s remake that has Donald Sutherland and Leonard Nimoy. That one is very expensive now because Shout Factory had it and it's out of print, so it's ridiculous cost. But I'm trying to get that one. Donald Sutherland also played in one called Body Snatchers. Gonna grab that one. Probably, I like that one a lot. This one is one of my favorites also, and I even kind of generally like the Nicole Kidman Invasion movie. It's not as good. It's the worst of the bunch, but I'll probably get that one too. I'm just kind of really into this sort of thing right now. So, so I'll be picking these up. Again, nothing special. At least there's disc art. No, no pomp and circumstance here. Again, not sure on bonus features on this. Usually that is a big focus, for me, is AV quality first, bonus features second, that kind of stuff. But I knew that these movies weren't available in other versions. I could see a movie like this one get picked up by Arrow, and they could throw out one with amazing bonus features, and if they do, that's fine, because I didn't pay much for this. Great thing about 4 for $44, by the way, is if you choose to buy more than 4, after the 4th film, everything is $11. That's great. I only bought 4. So there you go. And the last film is something that I have been on the search for a very long time. That is the 1993 film Judgment Night. Front, and there's the back. So basically what you have here is, I love sort of fish out of water stories, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but Criterion has one of the best ever fish out of water stories coming, and we'll get into it more when that comes out, because I'm definitely going to pre-order it. But anyway, this film stars 4 friends headed to a ball game, and they've got basically an RV, and they're going to make a night of it, and it's going to be a great night for them. They're going to go out and have a good time. Well, they try to take a shortcut because of traffic, and when they do, they find themselves on the wrong side of the neighborhood and end up running for their lives from gangsters. So this movie stars Emilio Estevez, Jeremy Piven, and Cuba Gooding Jr. as the main 3 that are running for their lives. Dennis Leary plays a thug, basically a gang leader who is after them for various reasons. Mostly they witness a murder. There's the inside. This is very well acted. It's fun. It's suspenseful. It's fascinating. Just a really good movie. Dennis Leary delivers one of the campiest and funniest. It's not a comedy by any means. Not even. But it's just amusing lines in cinematic history for me. There's a part where he pays another thug with some money from the dead body, from the murdered person, and the money has blood on it. He gives the money to the other thug, and the thug is responding by saying, this money has blood on it. Dennis Leary's response is, what money doesn't? I don't know. I just like that little exchange, and the way it's shot. You'll see it if you see the film, and a little tiny bit of social commentary in there maybe. So basically, this is the worst night of these guys' lives. They try to find a way to survive. Very, very good, fun movie. Highly recommended by me. Cypress Hill soundtrack on this one is really good. Maybe the first time I remember paying attention to Cypress Hill. So pick it up. There you go. There's my 4 Warner Archives pickups for their 4 for $44 sale. There are a few more that I could have got, but like I said, there's other sales happening. And I don't know. I'm hoping that they're going to pick up another distributor and I have a shot at those films. So they look kind of cool on the shelf, though. They always give you this black spine there. So what did you pick up? Are you going to pick up anything? Let me know in the comments. So I have one other thing really quick here that was sent to me by HBO. Don't know anything about the show other than it has Nicole Kidman and it has something to do with family, like a husband and wife drama with infidelity and that kind of thing, and it's called The Undoing. All I can tell you is I hear good things. They sent me this for review. It's in a nice, it's kind of nice. It's not really, it doesn't meet the tap test or anything, but it's in a side loader, which is kind of neat. I'll show you the back there. And it is, got the digital copy. It's a 2-disc set, nothing special artwork-wise. I'll have to dig in and see what the extras are. But has anybody out here watched this? Give me a rundown. Or don't spoil it for me, but tell me, was it good? Did you like it? Let's talk about it in the comments, because I'm going to have to rip into this thing and write a review of it. Side note, not even advertised in the video, but hey, another company sent me some toys for review. I do toy reviews once in a while. I don't feature them on the channel too much because it's not really big time my jam, but I do once in a while do a toy review. And they tried to get these to me in time for the Snyder Cut, which is happening this weekend as we speak on HBO. They didn't come in time for me to get anything written, but they did send me these 2 Batman and Joker toys. Highly posable figures. Let me get that one closer so you can get a look at what it looks like. I'll be able to speak more on these as I dig into them a little bit and open them up and write about it. If you want to know more about these, hit me in the comments and let me know, and I'll definitely share more details on those. Alright, so that brings me to the end of this video. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to go watch the Snyder Cut. I'm actually going to do an experiment. I'm going to watch the Snyder Cut of Justice League, and then I'm also going to rewatch the Whedon re-edit. I'm committing myself to like 5.5 hours of Justice League, which is not really a great movie to begin with, but I think from a cinephile perspective, it's a great study of filmmaking, of corporate interference in filmmaking, a lot of things. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to probably write an essay about it. If you'd like me to talk about it on the video, again, hit me in the comments. And if you're interested, I'll do a video on my experience watching both films back to back. Anyway, that brings us to the end here of another video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, all that business. And until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.